Hi everyone, welcome, I am MisterBo, and in today's video we're going to be talking about the return of Faction Rally and the new changes coming to it, but we're also going to be talking about something even bigger, and that is the reveal of Year 2 for Destiny 2. So in the This Week at Bungie, they said this. Recently we updated the development roadmap with some new milestones. September was plotted as a new waypoint with a hint of more yet to be revealed. The time for that reveal has come. We'd like to invite you to catch a glimpse of what we have planned for the second year of Destiny 2. We have some big ideas for how we're going to transform your Guardian lifestyle and reinforce your hobby as an interplanetary hero. We'll explore deeper into new territory with game director Steve Cotton and project lead Scott Taylor. We'll respond to a bunch of community feedback and unveil some things you haven't even been looking forward to yet. We'll top it all off with a look at a new roadmap with exciting new promises for everyone. This will be the beginning of a conversation that will last all summer long. You won't want to miss it. So there we have it. The Year 2 reveal for Destiny 2 is on June 5th, 9 AM Pacific on twitch.tv/Bungie. I think this has caught a lot of people off guard. I think people were expecting it during the Sony press conference on June 11th. But I'm kind of happy to see it before E3. I think this is a good move, and I'm sure we'll get a trailer of some of the stuff we can expect. Now along with this, they also showed off this image for the reveal. As we can see, it looks like the reef in the background, and of course a lot of people have speculated the reef. Not only did we get that sort of Easter egg in the Warmind expansion with the Queen's brother, at the end of Destiny 2 we got that cutscene where it showed Mercury, then it showed Mars, then it showed the reef, and then it showed the Dreadnought and Saturn, as well as those weird looking ships at the end. So that brings up, are we going to be seeing the reef as a brand new patrol location, or is it still going to be strictly a social space, and maybe we'll be heading back to the Dreadnought, or maybe actually onto Saturn this time around as our new patrol location? Maybe we'll get the answer to that on Tuesday. We'll have to wait and see, but if there is a brand new patrol location on the reef, then please Bungie, make the raid on the reef as well. I'd really love to see that. And that is kind of all we know about that reveal at this current time. I'll be sure to cover it. I'm super excited. I'm kind of getting that feeling again for Destiny where I feel like things can improve, and I'm excited to see what comes next. It's the feeling that I got before Destiny 1, The Taken King, and even Destiny 2 where I thought things were going to be fixed, and well, we know how that went. Having hopped back on for Warmind and now playing Destiny kind of on a regular basis again, I'm excited to see what this brings and what there's going to be in the summer, because we already know there's going to be that brand new event. Fingers crossed that brings SRL back with it, because that's kind of all I'm waiting for. However, from there we can then shift focus to the Faction Rally, take a look at some of the changes, because I think these changes are good, and I think this is going to bring a lot more replayability to the Faction Rally and kind of make it a more important choice. So Faction Rally will actually be returning on Tuesday, June 5th as well, however at 10 AM Pacific, an hour after the Year 2 reveal, so you can watch that reveal, finish watching it, and then hop straight onto Destiny and go pledge your allegiance. Now in this brand new Faction Rally, they want to make sure that pledging to a faction should be a meaningful choice, and there's a couple of ways they're doing this. Firstly, players can now only pledge allegiance to one faction per account during a Faction Rally event. Reputation progress is retained through multiple events and will not be reset during the season, even if a player changes allegiance. So for example, you can pledge allegiance to Dead Orbit for this first time, then when it comes back around you can go, I want to be New Monarchy this time, and then on the third and final time you could either go back to one of those two, or you could switch it to Future War Cult, whatever you want. Now each faction offers unique rewards such as an exotic armor ornament or masterwork catalyst for an exotic weapon. And they are planning to host 3 faction rallies over the course of Season 3, so you should technically have a chance to unlock all the rewards if you're really grinding at it. So what are those exotic armor ornaments and masterwork catalysts you can earn? Well, if you pledge to Dead Orbit, they will offer you the Eye of Another World Warlock Helmet ornament and the Graviton Lance catalyst. If you pledge to New Monarchy, they will offer you the Crest of Alpha Lupi Titan armor, as well as the Sweet Business catalyst. And if you pledge to Future War Cult, they will offer you the Knucklehead Radar Hunter Helmet with the Sunshot Catalyst. So I think it's pretty clear to see that the Faction Rally for the first one at least, maybe even the second and the third, is going to be Dead Orbit, because everyone is going to want that Graviton Lance Catalyst. I'm personally going to be pledging to Dead Orbit just because I want that Warlock ornament as well, though when we take a look at some of the rewards, New Monarchy does have a sort of new armor set, whereas the other two don't really. So the seasonal vendor progression. Each faction now features ranks, which players can reach by earning faction tokens. Faction rank up rewards will continue to grant legendary armor and weapons, past rank 30 now, so that's cool. So here is a look at the stuff you can earn. Firstly, Dead Orbit. There is a look at the ornament, which I think looks really cool. You can get a glimpse of the armor, and as I mentioned, it doesn't really look to be changing all that much to the previous iterations we've had of the Dead Orbit armor. There's also a pretty cool emblem, a sniper, a hand cannon, and a ship. Moving on to New Monarchy, where the armor looks to have changed significantly compared to last time. You can earn yourself an SMG and a pulse rifle, as well as a ship, and a look at that emblem, which is pretty cool. Again, I would pledge my allegiance to these guys just for the armor, but I do want those exotic rewards as well. And then finally, Future War Cult seems to have drawn the short straw here. You can earn yourselves an auto rifle and a rocket launcher, and the armor set seems to be the bog standard armor set for Future War Cult, maybe with a little bit of a new design, but it's pretty much just the Exodus armor from Nessus with a little bit of a reskin for Future War Cult. Bit of a shame there. Hopefully Future War Cult can change their stuff going into the future, because otherwise I don't think Future War Cult will actually ever win. It would have been nice to maybe have seen the Graviton Lance be the Future War Cult reward. That way they might have had a chance, but we'll just have to wait and see how this thing turns out. Now there's also a brand new introduction into Faction Rally, which is going to help you level up and earn those rewards a little bit easier. So that is the Renown system. So after pledging to a faction, players can earn renown by completing a public event or patrol, or by defeating high value targets on destinations. Players who loot a lost sector with renown active will receive significantly more faction tokens than usual. The more stacks of renown they have, the more faction tokens they earn. Renown is then lost when players are defeated by enemies, so be careful when you're attempting to loot a lost sector with high renown. So renown increases the level of challenge in the gameplay. Health regeneration is vastly reduced, enemy kills have a chance to drop health orbs for you so you can actually heal up, player damage has been decreased and that scales with the stacks up to 5, and then the incoming damage has been increased, and again that scales up with the stacks to 5. Now if a player has renown active, you will be able to see by the brand new auras they'll have on their armor. So as you can see here, you'll have this sort of weird white flame with the New Monarchy, Dead Orbit or Future War Cult logo on it, letting you know that person has renown and they're probably trying to earn some tokens in a lost sector. Now something that is not changing with Faction Rallies is the weapon you'll be rewarded if your faction wins the Faction Rally. So here are those weapons. For Dead Orbit it's a shotgun, for New Monarchy it's a rocket launcher, and for Future War Cult it is a sidearm. So if the predictions of everyone are correct and that Dead Orbit is going to win, you'll most likely be getting that shotgun. So that is everything for Faction Rally. I think these are exciting new changes. I can't wait to see how these play out. Hopefully it makes the Faction Rally a little bit more rewarding and a little bit more meaningful. Now the final thing I wanted to talk about in this video is the changes to Escalation Protocol. And now a lot of people have been struggling with Escalation Protocol because the final few waves of Escalation Protocol are actually light level 400, and you can't really do that with 3 people in your team. You kind of need 9 people, and to get 9 people into a patrol space can be a little bit of an effort, as you need to go onto LFG, you need to try and find people in patrol, ask them to invite you to your fire team, then switch them out with other people that you want to play with. It's a whole lot of hassle that a lot of people don't really want to do. So they're actually changing the values of the enemies in certain rounds. So the old values, you'd have wave 1 370, wave 2 at 370, wave 3 at 370, then on wave 4 it would change to 385 and continue until wave 5, and then on wave 6 and 7 it would be at 400. Now the new changes are as follows. Wave 1 to 3 are still going to be 370, wave 4 to 5 are now 380, and wave 6 to 7 are 385. This should hopefully mean that you can maybe do this as a group of 3, if not a group of 6. You should be able to just complete this now with random people in a patrol location if you're maybe with a full fire team, making it a lot easier. And if you still like to do this as a 9-man group, going on LFG and finding people, well, it's just going to be even easier for you now, hopefully allowing you to get that sniper, shotgun and SMG a lot quicker. So there you have it, that is everything in this week's Bungie update. Destiny 2 Year 2 reveal I'm excited about. Let me know if you guys are, or maybe you're a little bit optimistic, you're going to wait and see. This is going to need to be something big because we've got Anthem, we've got the Division 2 coming out next year, and those games While they're not exactly like Destiny 2, they are similar in a way. They could actually take a lot of the player base that is still playing Destiny 2 and maybe the old Destiny 2 player base and draw them over. I'm very excited to see what the Division 2 does. You know, they were changing a lot near the end of the first one, and Anthem looks to be a really cool game, though I'm optimistic because it is EA and we know how that went with Star Wars Battlefront 2. Let me know if you're also excited for Faction Rally. Do you like the changes? Which faction are you going to be pledging your allegiance to? What do you think of the new changes to the Escalation Protocol values? Is that making it a lot more accessible for you? And finally, if you want to, you can sign up for notification emails from Bungie and you'll be rewarded with this brand new emblem that you can show off in game. If you like that, you can head over to the website and just enable email notifications, and then this emblem will be sent out to you periodically throughout the summer. And that is everything. A lot of information today, a lot of exciting things coming on Tuesday, June 5th. If you guys enjoyed this video, feel free to give the like button a big old hug, subscribe for more gaming content and coverage, click that bell to be notified when my future videos go live. Hopefully you guys have an awesome day, thanks for hanging out with me, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye bye.